Hi, welcome to a slideshow in regard to TC 258. This is one of the technical committees that CPM covers under their broader MIR committee or standards committee. The agenda for this slideshow is a general description of the role of the liaison in ISO, a general description of the technical committee T258, the current CPM liaison activities with the TC 258, and what your participation can be. In regard to that liaison role in ISO, a liaison organization has to be committed to keeping everyone informed, the constituents within their relevant stakeholder base. As a general rule, it's those members that have an interest that are serving on your MIR committee. They also have to be committed to basing their decisions on their level of involvement in the ISO activity that's before them. For instance, currently we're looking at Earned Value Management Implementation Guide. So those individuals that are serving on the committee that have an interest in and relevant knowledge in regard to that subject matter are encouraged to participate. The information is provided by ISO to the liaison organization. The liaison organization makes that available to their stakeholders. We also make a provision for a wide range of support having to do with holding meetings, making sure you have the documents. Those can be found on our team site, and letting you know what activities are coming up. So whenever something's placed on the team site, you can go check, find out when the next meetings are. You will also be informed by whatever working group or ad hoc group you're involved in as to when those meetings are going to occur. Comment time, there'll be a comment period coming up here shortly on the this version of the implementation guide for Earned Value Management. And that will allow us to comment technically as well as editorially, although we tend to limit those because within TC 258 they use editors, a member that has some background in technical writing, to edit their documents in accordance with the ISO guidelines on editing. But to make technical comments that will make the document better, more readable, as well as relevant to our stakeholder base. You can find the guidance for liaisons at the site that's stated on this slide. TC 258, the scope. The scope of TC 258 is a standardization within the field of project, program, and portfolio management. The chair, Don Boyer, committee manager, Zamala Haynes-Joseph, and activities are monitored and controlled at the ISO organization in Geneva by the technical program manager and the editorial manager. And the site for the TC is given on this slide. The CPM liaison involvement currently is to attend plenary meetings. Those plenary meetings are currently attended by myself, although there's a co-lead, which is John Drizniak. So either both of us or John or myself would be in attendance to those. But all of the members of the MIR committee are welcome to attend. You just have to submit questions, comments, other communications through either John or myself, whoever happens to be attending. And we then yield to you when we're called on. Currently active on working groups are Gordon Krantz, John Drizniak, and Becky Winston, for TC 258. Current activities within the TC are the WG12, the implementation guide, as I mentioned, and then a group AG3, which is a general committee of the TC for communication, and there's some marketing involved within that. I happen to serve on that one, although anyone who has an interest in that could request that I put them on that committee also. Past activities recently are the Ad Hoc Group 15, which dealt with Agile Development, Ad Hoc 13, which dealt with a management system standard. If you're familiar with ISO 9001, that's what we're talking about. You get audited and certified against it. Both of these activities are currently closed. Your participation, you receive email notifications of upcoming meetings, events, training, access to the team site where the documents, notifications, and other TC activity reside. As I stated, you're welcome to attend the plenary meeting. These usually last anywhere from 2 days to all week, especially if they're meeting in person. And they meet around the world. Participate on ad hoc working groups. That participation is usually virtual unless it's occurring during the plenary meeting. Review documents after you've received the training on the ISO commenting process. And that commenting process, as I said, requires training, and we'll be holding that training here in the near future. How do you join to participate with us? You send me an email, express your interest, and I include you within the MIR committee, and you start receiving all the notifications. You are able to attend the training. You can also go out and access virtual training, and you're welcome to actively participate, as active as you want to. Most of us get sucked right in there and become quite active in this. It's fun, and it allows you to actually influence the future of the profession. So thank you for your time.